Hey loves, I'm back with another video of something on my mind, something on my chest, something in my soul, and I'm here to share it with you. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hey loves, so I woke up again with something on my heart, something on my mind, and something in my soul, and I'm going to share it with you guys. And that is knowing the difference between God-given purpose and given talent. You got to know the difference. There's a big difference between God-given purpose and given talent. So just because you are really, really good at something, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's your God-given talent. You're just so great at it. You're good at all of this. That's got to be what you were born to do. That's your God-given talent. No, it's not. You have to know the difference between talent and God-given purpose. God-given purpose is what you were created to do. It's what God created you to do in this lifetime. That is your purpose. That is His plan. And it may not even align to what your God-given talent is. It may not align with what your desire is. But let me tell you, when you figure out what your God-given purpose is, you won't even care about the talent. Just an example. I have always been a good student. So college was something that came very easy to me. I have 6 different college degrees. 6. All the way from an associate's up to a doctorate. I have it. None of them align, but that's okay. But I was good at college because I was a great student. Anything that I put my mind to, I could go and do it. I was great at it. And I've had multiple different jobs. I've had jobs in the medical field, in the legal field, in the law enforcement field, in the human resources field. I've had multiple jobs. I was in the Army for 12 years, and I was a great soldier. All of my chain of command told me how much I was a great soldier, how I was born to lead. I would promote so quickly in anything that I did. No matter the company, no matter what branch of service I was in, I would promote quickly. And everyone would say, oh, that's your God-given talent. But no, it wasn't. Because do you know who also knows the desires of your heart? Lucifer. Lucifer was once an angel. So he can grant you what your heart desires at a cost. He will give it to you because he knows that God is not going to just give you what your heart desires. God is going to give you what you were created for. And what you were created for, what His will is, may not align with what you desire. But on the other end of that, Lucifer knows that. He knows that God has created you to do something amazing. So what is he going to do? He's going to throw at you what your heart desires. He's going to make you feel like that's what you're supposed to do to distract you from what your God-given purpose is. Just because you're great at football or you're great at basketball or you're great at giving advice does not mean that you're supposed to be an NFL player, an NBA player, a pro athlete, or a psychiatrist, or a psychologist, or even a therapist. It doesn't mean any of that. You're good at it. And Lucifer knows that you're good at that. And he's going to say that's your God-given talent. But is it really? Because when you are doing your God-given talent, if there's chaos attached to that, that's not for you. That's you forcing it. Anything that is for you is not going to be something that has to be forced. In so many jobs that I've had, yes, I promoted quickly, but within those promotions, within those branches of service that I was doing, there was always some type of chaos. I remember when I was in the Army, within my first year, I broke 3 bones. 3 bones. I fell from a 50-foot wall. I was doing airborne and I dislocated my shoulder because my chute didn't open in time. There was so many things that was tied to it. It was chaotic. Even in human resources where I was a manager, I would have so many different complaints come to me, and I would go home and I would struggle on it. I would wrestle with it because that's not what my purpose was. But I wanted so badly to do it because everyone told me that was my God-given talent because I was good at it. And anybody who thinks that they're good at something, they automatically assume that it's from God. But it's not. You have to figure out what your God-given purpose is. There is a reason why if you are in a situation, whether you're at that job for 10 plus years, God probably only meant for you to be there for 1 year so He could bless you somewhere else. Where you've been waiting for that promotion and that job for 10 years, God meant to move you to another job where you was going to be promoted within the first year being there. But because your heart desires to stay there and to keep pushing because people are telling you that that's where you're meant to be because you're good at it, that is Lucifer trying to tell you. He is trying to block you from your full purpose, what God has intended you to do. And you're going to feel it. You're going to know. If you have to question yourself at night, is this really for me? God, should I keep doing this? But I've invested so many years into this company. I've got to retire. I've already put 15 years in. Those 15 years, you could have made 3 times as much and within your first 2 years at a whole nother place if you would just open your heart up to God. It is so hard to quit chasing your heart desires when you know that that's not what aligns with God. It is hard to give up what you want. But I promise you, if you just let it go and give it to God, He is going to give you what you are meant to do. He is going to grant you that purpose. He will not just grant you what you desire. Lucifer will. But like I said, what He gives you comes at a cost at all times. It'll be a peace of mind. It'll be a piece of yourself. It's going to be something. And that's how you know that that is your God-given talent and not your God-given purpose. So I pray for you all. I hope you all can figure out if what you're going through, if it's a God-given talent or if it's your God-given purpose. And if you know in your heart it's not your God-given purpose, take that leap of faith and go for it. Open your heart, open your ears to God and let Him speak to you and through you, and you will feel so much at peace. So I hope that kind of helps some people. Someone messaged me and asked me if I could kind of speak on this topic, and I promised that I would try. I hope this helps you. I hope you go out. I hope you have a great day. Stay blessed. Go create something beautiful.